Hi guys, we are 2 months into 2020, believe it or not, and normally at this point I would kind of want to talk about 2019 January, February versus 2020 January, February, but I think that's not really fair to do in this case because of everything that's going on with the coronavirus right now. But let's just step back a little bit and do a quick recap. A couple of things we have seen. Obviously, really low inventory in the Bay Area. Obviously, really low interest rates. That's creating a little bit of buyer frenzy in terms of buyers being like, if they see something now, they're like, oh, well, maybe I should wait till spring because there's going to be more inventory. And I think what that's creating is that our spring is going to have a lot of buyers. There's going to be more inventory, but I think we're going to be in the same sort of lack of inventory problem that we are now. Now, from last year to this year, we have seen a 6.2% increase in the median price of homes, single family homes in San Francisco. That's a relatively good thing. We've also seen that the price per square foot of a single family home has gone up 3.5% to $911 per square foot. But now let's back up and let's talk about what's going on with the coronavirus and how we think that's going to be affecting real estate. So not that I'm any market guru, but I keep a little pulse on things. And on Wednesday, the US Treasury hit a record low. The other thing that we've seen is obviously a lot of stock market turmoil. And so people are kind of pulling their money out of the stocks and being like, where can I put my money that it's safer? And they're putting it into the bond market, a little bit safer again. And what we see as this pertains to real estate is that as the bond market gets stronger, the interest rates tend to go down. Now, interest rates haven't dropped yet, but there is rumor that interest rates are going to drop even more than where they are now. And what I can tell you is that from last year to this year, interest rates have dropped more than 1.1 on a 30-year fix. So last year, I think they were at 4.35, and now we're seeing rates as low as 3% for a 30-year fix, depending on your banking relationships. It's almost free money. Okay, so the question is, what do we do now, Tyler, right? I mean, not that I really know. This is all in my opinion. But I always think of real estate as a long-term investment. And anybody that knows me also knows that I preach to my clients about how you buy property. You always want to buy really smart. You need to negotiate really well. And anytime you can add value to a place, that is the key, because as the market ebbs and flows, if you've created value, you've hedged yourself, whereas the market bounces, you're still riding above it. So again, invest smart. The ability to add value are going to be key during times like this. All right, so we all know that fear is a real thing, but here's what we also know. If you invest smart, if you negotiate well, if you think of real estate as a long-term investment, you will end up on top. I bought a building right before the 2008 crash. I bought it for $1.3 million. I've not done a lot to it. It has been reappraised and it's almost doubled in value. Warren Buffett has a saying that when others are fearful, be greedy. When people are greedy, be fearful. Right now, we are in a time where people are fearful. Be smart, invest wisely, and you will make a very good long-term decision.